Hi there, wig lover! This is Heather from CysterWigs.com coming at you again, and I have another Henry Margu wig. This one is a re-review of one that I reviewed last year called Suzette, and the color on Suzette is 29H. Now, Henry Margu has some very beautiful red colors, and I have mentioned that previously in other reviews. And I think that that's really important because people who like reds sometimes have a really difficult time finding reds, because in a lot of brands, the reds are really subdued and they come out being more brown than red, or conversely, they're too brassy and they end up being, you know, if you wanted a blue base, you'll get like an orange base, and, you know, vice versa. So it's really nice to get to review some of these various red shades for you so you can have an opportunity to see them for yourself. This color, the 29H, is very, very pretty. It is a medium sort of Irishy ginger auburn color. It's very, very pretty. I'm gonna go ahead and zoom in on this a little bit so you can take a look at the color. Now, all of the Henry Margu colors have highlights, hence why they advertise that with the H at the end of the color title. And so in this instance, it's got a little bit of a 30, which is the more brown of the two shades you're seeing, and then it also has the 29, which is very close to a 28. And in fact, in this brand, it almost looks exactly like a 28. So that's a very cool blend together. It's just really, really neat. I have referred to this wig to friends as a cloud. The curls feel very soft. They feel very, very pleasant. They're not like stiff. They move beautifully. It's not just like one big clump that moves simultaneously. Like there's a little bit of you know, individual and defined curl action going on here. This is actually a triple curl pattern. And Henry Margu, as far as I know, is the only wig brand that does it. At least they advertise that they're the only wig brand that does this. And it is a beautiful, beautiful curl pattern. I mean, it's dynamite. So if you were the kind of person who always wanted a perm but didn't want to do that to your own hair, this will get you there. This will get you there with a bullet. It's just a very, very beautiful kind of, oh, it's just voluminous and it's so cool. So let me talk a little bit about the cap. The cap on this wig is a little tight, and I've mentioned that in previous reviews. I find that all of the Henry Margu caps are a little tight. Now again, that's because I have, you know, something akin to like an average dash large head size. So a lot of wigs that will fit most women very comfortably are gonna be snug on me. So if you are not in the large headed category, you're not gonna have any problems with this brand. If anything, they're gonna fit very securely because they'll fit very close to the scalp, which is ideal for a wig. You don't want it sliding around, and you don't want it to be too loose because, believe it or not, if that wig is too loose, it's gonna be hot because there's gonna be extra space for air to get trapped, and that can also make you hotter. So it's very important that the wig fit properly. Now I do have a lot of confidence that because this has an open cap that it will stretch, and in fact, like as I've been wearing it, it's been getting more comfortable. So, and it's only been on for about 3 minutes, 4 minutes now. So I mean, it's not that big a deal. I mean, I don't find it to be painful. It's just snug. So here's what it looks like on the side. I love the length on this. I think that it's a very flattering length. It's almost right at the shoulders, maybe a little bit lower, and if you straighten out the curls, it's definitely lower. It's like mid-clavicle. But with the curls, it just goes boop. Very, very, very cool. Here is the back. You can see that it's got like all this beautiful curl action going on. I just love the texture of this wig. And then here is the other side. Very, very pretty. Like I almost want to wear this outside so that way the breeze can blow it and things like that, but this is going to a customer, so I'm not going to be doing that. But very, very pretty wig. I'm going to go ahead and take this one off now so you can see the cap construction. I'm not going to go into the specs and all that jazz because, as I said, I've already reviewed this wig, so I want to try to keep it short. But I just wanted to get it on camera with the better camera so that way you could see it in a little bit better detail, since there is a lot going on, especially with the texture. Here's what that texture looks like up close. Now, if you are interested in keeping these curls very nice and defined, I recommend Envy's Renew and Repair. It's a little pricey, but it's the only argan oil spray on the market that's made specifically for synthetic hair, and it works beautifully to define those kind of curls without making them heavy. Don't like pour it on though. Just a couple spritzes will do you. If you put too much of it on, it won't work well. Because again, it's an oil. You don't want to use too much. So very, very cool curl pattern, and you can kind of see what I mean by that color. You can see a little bit more of that medium auburn popping out at the bottom and then towards the top where most of those highlights are concentrated. You'll see more of that 29, which again looks a little bit like a 28. It's an Irish red color. Very, very pretty color. And here's the interior of the cap. It is permateased, but like a lot of other wigs that I've reviewed, it's got it in kind of a spade pattern. So it's not like there. It's not the whole cap. And then you've got this felt here at the forehead, which will be very nice and comfortable. There is no felt here at the ear tabs, but there is felt, a little line of it, here at the nape, and it is adjustable with these little Velcro tabs. And here is what the top of the wig looks like, so you can get a look at that permatease. I mean, it's definitely there, but I consider that fairly well done. It's not crazy, oh my god, it's permateased, which sometimes you can get the crazy flyaways all over the place. Not so much of that. I mean, you got a couple, but those should be very easy to tame. Especially in a wig this texture, I'm sure no one's going to notice. I'm going to go ahead and put this back on. Get that right up on my hairline, adjust the ear tabs. Now because the ear tabs aren't felt and they aren't reinforced, by which I mean they don't have that little band of metal in them to make them stiffer, the ear tabs are very soft, so the plus of that is that it's easy to wear glasses with soft ear tabs. I like the stiff ear tabs, but it can be tricky to wear glasses with those because you basically have to maneuver the arms of your glasses over the ear tabs in that kind of a wig. But with a wig like this, it can go right underneath them and no one will be the wiser. So this has been a re-review of the very voluminous and glamorous Suzette wig by Henry Margu in the color 29H, which is one of their beautiful Irish reds. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great night. Bye-bye.